the Eagles are expected to address their defensive end position this offseason. With Brandon Graham set to test free agency and Chris Long contemplating his next career move, the Eagles could be very light on returning pass rushers next season. To replace Graham and/or Long, the Eagles will probably try to address the position in free agency and the draft. Adding a veteran to the lineup would assure an instant impact, and a draft pick could develop into a long-term solution at the position. If the Eagles were to target a veteran defensive end in free agency, New England Patriots pass rusher Trey Flowers would make a lot of sense as a Graham replacement. NFL.com's Mark Sessler pegged Flowers as a fun fit for Philadelphia during his recent free agency preview. Here's Sessler's reasoning for the potential signing. Plugged-in Pats beat writer Mike Reese believes the team will pass on franchising Flowers. The 25-year-old pass rusher won't lack pursuers after leading New England's defense during multiple Super Bowl runs. The Eagles are dangerously low on cap room, but I'm playing under the assumption every team in the NFL knows how to massage the books to make a signing like this a reality. To Sessler's point, the Eagles would need to massage the books quite a bit to sign Flowers. The team is only $2.15 million under the salary cap, according to Over the Cap. That space wouldn't be enough to sign a backup defensive end, let alone a starting pass rusher. That said, moving money around shouldn't be an issue. Even if the Eagles were to franchise tag former Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles, a trade of the backup quarterback at the start of the new league year would take around $25 million off the team's salary cap. The Eagles would obviously need to rework and cut multiple heavy contracts to get to the point of franchise tagging Foles, but the team would see all of that money returned to them with an immediate trade of quarterback. NFL Free Agents 2019, Eagles Brandon Graham receives high praise from Pro Football Focus. Why is he an immediate impact player? The Eagles could save a significant amount of cap space by cutting or renegotiating the contracts of wide receiver Nelson Agholor, defensive tackle Tim Jernigan, and offensive tackle Jason Peters. From there, the team could also pass on re-signing the majority of its own free agents, leaving plenty of room to negotiate with Flowers and other external options. Flowers was named a Pro Football Focus second-team All-Pro this past season. The former fourth-round pick produced 57 tackles, 7.5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles last year. He won 2 Super Bowl titles with the Patriots and produced 21 sacks over the last 3 seasons. Still only 25, Flowers should be in for a major payday if he avoids the franchise tag. Here are 3 thoughts on a potential Flower-Eagles marriage. 1. Flowers isn't just a pass rusher. The impending free agent is an ideal fit for Jim Schwartz's defense because he is able to play both the run and the pass. Like Graham, Flowers is actually a better run stopper than pass rusher. He graded out as PFF's 8th best run stopper among edge defenders this past season. 2. Flowers hasn't reached his prime yet. Despite being relatively productive for the Patriots during his 4 years in New England, Flowers has yet to really become a dominant player. He has shown prolonged flashes of greatness but still has room to grow. He could be Derek Barnett's tag team partner for a very long time. 3. The Eagles need another starter-level defensive end. With Graham likely to leave in free agency, the Eagles have a legitimate need for solid depth. Barnett and Michael Bennett could be the only proven defensive ends on the roster entering free agency, especially if the Eagles and Long decide to part ways. Flowers would be Eagles' insurance for Barnett's surgically repaired shoulder and Bennett's advanced age. Mike K may be reached at mk@newadvancemedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at Mike E_K. Find NJ.com on Facebook.